That's a nice one.
Now he's gonna watch it.
It's that dopamine hit that you get from. Are you hooked on BP?
Yeah.
You're bad?
It runs in the family.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
My dad's a Nathan.
Yes.
You are too.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Lucky Lobster, me and Ava were just going crazy.
Did I give you a 20 to play with? I know I gave her a 20. I said, go join
You
Mia.
up to
I'm not giving. You cashed out though. You got money. Casey just threw the money away.
Yeah,
so.
she doesn't know. She's
Yeah.
just like, what is this? I'm like,
Yeah.
come on.
She didn't know any better.
Yeah.
That was a bad investment.
Don't give it to amateurs.
No.
Not an amateur.
No, you're not. You trained with the best, the wife of your life. There we go.
I trained on a cruise ship when I was 18, and I was just hitting the beetles, the little scarabs.
Yeah, always the scarabs.
I left that trip with some
money?
Yeah, I was pocketing and hiding it.
Wow. How do you think they pay for those cruises? So right when we got on the cruise last year, we went to the casino, took Finn in there, and they kept saying over the loudspeaker, "Hey, if you have a kid in here, get them out." And I looked around, and we were the only ones in the casino, and they were saying it over the loud deal. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna come talk to me, you need to come in here and talk to me. And the guy behind us hits on like $1 a spin, 10 grand within a half hour of getting on the cruise. And I told Jack, I go, watch. No one else is going to win shit the whole rest of the trip, but they're going to keep announcing that person won 10 grand. Just because you're like, oh, I want to try to win 10 grand. And
they did that.
Yeah, I think the fix was in. The fix was in. The guy was like, holy shit, 10 grand. I'm like, that's a nice way to start a cruise.
Yeah, pay for at least a bit of it.
And they don't do hand pays because you're in international territory. So there's no little hand pay deal. All right, Mia, you ready? Yep. 40th anniversary. Garbage Pail Kids came out 40 years ago, 1985. This is the 40th anniversary. And boy, did they come out with a bang to celebrate 40th. They went back and they revisited the old characters in 1985. And so most of today's break will be old, but there will be some new. There will be a few new. Alligator, Glenn, Alligator had an offer for you if you're interested, Glenn. If not, no worries. But he offered to split that Fry and Ryan spot with you. Hey, you beat it. You get out of here. You get out of here. You're bothering me. You're bothering me. Get out of here. These guys. Who invited them out here? Get out of here. Hey. No kicking and screaming. You beat it. You beat it. My dogs. They think that Mia's here to pet them or something. Get out of here. So Allie wants to play the Ryan spot. He said if any sketches are pulled, that you would get the sketch on that spot. But if you're interested, reach out to Alligator, Glenn, and Allie. You guys connect via DM. Work that out if there is anything to work out. If not, we'll just leave it alone. So you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, here we go. Pack number 1, the John A. Scott special. Let's see. That's a double heather, 31A. And some base cards, 31A, 172 out of 199. So what you're going to do is that one gets penny sleeve and top load over in the 3 slot, which would be the 4 slot. 0 to 9, 10 to 19, yeah. So it'd be 1 over. And then the base cards, it's like that's a subset. See up in the right hand corner, it says global. So that'd be the global subset. The Kumi Ku. Wow. This pack does not want to open. There you go. I had to open it from the top. Ooh, Jeff will be happy with that one. Maybe. All that work just to get a Sleepless Crater Chris, Odd Todd, and Alien Allen. Those are all base. New Wave David, Barbecue, Shish Kebab, Tattoo Lou, and On the Mark, Off the Mark. I did announce that I was on the fence. Honestly, I was on the fence if I was going to continue breaking 40th or not. Because when I first started breaking 40th, my purchase price for cases was a lot lower. I did not anticipate cases to shoot to $2,500 as quickly as they did. And so my break was not quite priced with that future value in mind. I call it replacement cost value. Replacement cost value. So I was really, I was kind of like, I think that's after these 6 breaks, that's gonna be it for 40th. It just doesn't make sense to continue the character breaks. But then I had a few people reach out to me, and I'm gonna go through my thought process in just a second. 76A, 10 out of 99 on the 76A. 10 out of 99. Pull up the hits. 76. That would be Glenn Brunt on the 10 out of 99. And that would be a hit. And then an Adam Bomb, 12 out of 25. That's a garbage. 21. Adam Bomb, 12 out of 25. That's a cool one. That is a cooler. That is a Alien and Predator guy. That would be Vinny Testaverde gets that bad boy. 12 out of 25. 12 out of 25 on the garbage. That is an autograph. So that'll go last, and that would just be it. That's eras. So see how it says global up there? Global. So those are a match. Global and global, eras and eras, and then those go over there. Adam Bomb, look at that little guy. Garbage number 39. That is 38 on the blue, 38 out of 99 right there on the garbage. Let's go. Yeah, it is. Glenn, I agree. That's a nice one. All right, this is box number 1. You got another one there too, that blue one. That's a purple. That's a purple Gordon, 119 out of 199, 41A. 41. That's Dan Trump hour right there. 41A. Let's go. All right, box number 2. So far, an autograph was our best hit. Okay, so my thought process is I decided I will do another round of breaks. After next week, I will drop. So next week is the 6th and final break of this session. You are welcome to stay on your spots for the next round of breaks. I decided I am going to do it. It'll probably be the last round of breaks that I'll do, but I'll wait and see. I'll wait and evaluate that. But I'm going to do 10 cases. I'm going to do 10 cases of 40th for the next round of breaks. The most Geeky Gary 90B on the Geeky Gary 90. Who gets the 90? 90 is Carlos Torres on the 90. Nice, Carlos, getting a little gold in your life. So how you know if it's a hit? It would have a number on the bottom.
Oh.
So that's just goes to the base. But yeah, that's a hit there. All right, Carlos picking that one up. So, for the most part, most of the spots will remain the same price, even though the price of cases has gone up. They will, not all though. There will be a few adjustments. There will be a few adjustments, and you can wait until you see the board before you decide if you want to stay. And you can stay as long as you want to. You can move around on spots if anything else opens up. But I do plan to do 10 cases over the course of 10 weeks of 40th. And then I'll reevaluate the breaks after that up. Ooh, oh my goodness, that is baloney, Tony, baloney. Here we go. Let's take a look. Here we go. That is a fungus, 39A, 29 out of 199. 39A, 29 out of 199. And then we got a banger. We got another plate. Look at that. Looky. Who took the cookie? Right there. That is a plate on the Atom Bomb. 2025 worst of GPK. Garbage number 37. That is a 1 of 1. That is a cyan plate right there. That is a Butte, Clark. Look at that bad boy. Let's go, Vinny. Vinny, you're cooking with gas right there. That is a plate. I'm going to put this one up on center stage. This is a bad boy right here. Nice Vincent Van Gogh. Would you look at that? Would you looky. Last week we got a plate. This week we got a plate. Let's keep cooking the plates. And my cousin Vinny right there, scoops and scores. Boom. So that's called a printing plate. They use that supposedly to assist them with printing stuff. I don't think they actually use plates anymore, but they used to use them for the printing of the cards. That would be the imprint they would use to get the. They were big back in the early mid to late 2000s with some of the products. That is a Global 12. Who's on the Global? Global 12. That's Foolish Collects right there, getting a 92 out of 99. So, like that one would go here, but over there. No. Global. That's garbage. Yeah. Those are garbage. Yeah, so Global would go there. And GP here, so we'll go here with that one. Are you trying to put it in that one? Just no reason. Sleep deprived?
Yeah.
All right. Have a sip of that Rebel over there. Maybe not. You're going to go to bed in about an hour. Let's go. That is an odd Todd. 8 out of 10. Todd McMinn. You scooped and scored an odd Todd. 66A. Odd Todd. That's a nice one. Boom. Okay, so the sixth and final break. Sorry, I got interrupted by that plate. It threw me all out of whack. The sixth and final break is next week on Saturday. Shortly after that break, I will post, and there will be some open spots because I know some people were only planning on playing through the 6 breaks. That's a Global 5. 50 out of 50 on the Global 5. Foosh Collects is hitting nice today. Global 5. That is Foosh again. 50 out of 50. Let's go. 50 out of 50. So shortly after that break, I will post the 10. It's a 10-week series. It'll be 10 weeks, 10 cases over the course of 10 weeks. Ooh, nice. Two hits in that pack. Again, back-to-back weeks where these have been hot. That is a Garbage 26. I don't think I've seen that Wizard of Waverly Place. Garbage 26. That is Vinny. Vinny, you are just absolutely stealing today. And that is a Disgustin' Justin 29A. 20 out of 199. 20 out of 199, a 29A. And that goes to Julie. Ghoulie Julie, as she's known in some circles. Ghoulie Julie. So the only thing I have to figure out though is, do I do the case break? I probably will have Rusty do the case break for me while I'm in Vegas. I don't think I want to bring a case to Vegas of 40th. It's just too much sorting work. I'll probably have him do that here. I'll have Rusty and what did we decide with for you? Your name? No, you said no.
Little Rusty.
Little, well, okay, little. We'll have Rusty and Little Rusty over there, ding dong. Rusty and Little Rusty rip 40th, probably from the Rusty compound, maybe. Rusty, oh no, he'll be in the background. He'll be in the background. That's an Igloo 62C. That is a blood orange, a bloodthirsty on the 62C, 24 out of 40 on the 62. Who's playing the 62? Shay. Nice hit there for you, Shay. Fishy Felice. But yeah, I will drop that break next weekend on Saturday after we conclude the sixth and final break. Any spots that open up, you can claim them there. The folks that played in this break will have first right of refusal for the 10-week break, but I promise you there will be some spots that open up for that 10-week session. But other thoughts went into it as well when I was trying to decide. I talked to a lot of other breakers, and what I'm hearing is a lot of them are the cases have gotten too expensive, probably not going to break anymore. So it looks like some of the breakers are starting to bow out, and that kind of also aided in my decision. I wanted to have a fourth break going. Right now we have Sapphire 1, Sapphire 2, and Sapphire 5. And I wanted to have a fourth break continuing on. I was thinking about Chrome 7. I was thinking about maybe another Whatnot show. I was kind of going back and forth. And ultimately, I decided I wanted to continue breaking 40th after I took in all the information. So the biggest change, 20 out of 40. 20 out of 40. That one, another red, and that goes to Julie, Ghoulie Julie, 29B, 20 out of 40. The biggest change in how I'm going to subsidize the break is base cards will no longer be included starting with that 10-week session. That's how I decided I could subsidize the break and justify how to pay for the extra cost on the cases, because these are not my original purchase price cases. Just like everybody else, I was caught off guard with how quickly I was selling cases for 1580, and I all but sold out. And then next thing I know, I go back to buy some more, and they were pushing $2,000 as I was just shipping out cases that people bought for 1580. So that's when I got caught with my pants down a little bit, and it wasn't a good sight. It was not. I do have to make some adjustments to the break. 33A Drew Blood, 7 out of 199. But this break and next week's break do include the base cards. 33A. 33A. That is a Dustin Rizzler. Right there, the Rizzler on the roof. He has the most Riz in town because his name is Riz. How could he not? 43A. Tom Bunkster. Tom Bunk on the autograph. 43A. Joe Marshall. There you go, Joe Marshall, with a nice Tom Bunk auto going to you. We haven't seen a sketch yet. Last week we pulled 4 sketches. Where are the sketchies? Let's find a sketch. We got a plate so far. How about an Atom Bomb, Alien and Predator, 96 out of 99. 96 out of 99. Garbage 21. 96 out of 99 on that one. But that was the conclusion I came up with for how to keep the breaks going. Is that that's what I'll do with the base. That is the plan. That is the plan. But we will be here for big hits and big hits alone. I'll keep all the same spots that I have listed as they are, other than there will be a few price adjustments on some of the bigger spots. So keep your eyes peeled on that. And if you decide that you are going to exit stage left for the 10-week series, please let me know by next at the conclusion, right after the Saturday break. And then that way I can open the spots up and folks can claim those spots that'd like to play them. That is a 43A, 7 out of 50. Joe Marshall on that bad boy. We still have 6 boxes left. Let's get through this pack, though. What's in this last pack? Box number 4. Nothing. Nothing at all. I will run an occasional pack war, box rip. We will run some 40th tomorrow. Tomorrow we will run some 40th on the Whatnot show. Make sure and tune in for that. We'll be ripping Sapphire 2 through 5. We'll be giving away a Sapphire 1 seal box. All kinds of fun stuff. That's an Adam Garbage on the 32 kitty litter. Garbage out of 19 out of 25 on the 32. Look at that bad boy. That goes to Mr. Vinny. Mr. Vin on that one. All right, DJ, Itchy Richie, and Tattoo Louie. Swap meet Louie. No, it's Tattoo Louie. Come on, Danny. We'll find you some love. Ramona Pisa. Danny Reeve, we're going to find you some love because we are all out of love. We're so lost without you. Let's go. Make sure we're at 1,000 followers on Whatnot, because if we're under 1,000 followers on Whatnot, I can't give away the Sapphire 1 box. How about a sketch? Bingo, bango, bongo on the sketch. Let's take a closer look at that in just a second. That's a Franny Fran on the 31B. Franny. Oh, Danny Reeve. What did Danny say? Been in at least 6 breaks so far, and all I seem to hit is damn purples. And I said, Danny, let's find you something. And sure enough, turn that frown upside down, Danny. You got a 98 out of 99. 98 out of 99. That is not a purple, and that does go to Danny Reeve, as he was just complaining about only getting purples. In real time, the next pack, he gets a 96 out of 99. Unreal, Danny. Unreal, Danny. All right, here is our sketch party. Chat, that is not a character in the break, I don't believe. I believe that goes to Todd McMinn in the catch-all. I believe. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Johnny, this is not your spot, Johnny. I knew you were going to say, Johnny, I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. How did I know? I bet John's going to say junk food, John. I bet he is. He is. Oh, John, I read your mind before you said it, or right as you were typing. What's that? It is. It's a hand-drawn sketch. Yeah. Where you're out of top loaders. Mia, you got to tell me. You got to tell me. Oh, sorry. Like, shut up, Scott. Sorry, Mia. Jeez. All right, so that goes. That's the sketch right there. We'll put it up here on center stage. That is drawn by Bob Barker, it looks like. Mark Barker. Mark, well, how would you say that last name?
It looks like a P.
Oh, boy. Parzini? Pazzini. Pazzihi. No, it's Parahi. Parahi. Mark Parahi. I don't know. Mark, spell your name correctly, Mark. Come on. All right, that goes to Todd McMahon or John A. Scott. We'll have to flip a coin. Oh, now Danny says blues. Now he changed his tune to blues, Danny. Unreal. All right, we got 1 sketch in. Last week we got 4 sketches. Last week 4 sketches. This week 1. How about a blue shish kebab? Arrows. Staring there. Boom. That's a shish kebab. 16 out of 99. 80A. 80A on the 16 out of 99. Let's go. All right. All right, Lewis is he's saying just give me Danny's purple. Okay, I like it. Brian Randio, you're right. You are correct. Whatnotters, if you're new to Calvert Cards, make sure and give me a follow. All you have to do is win something during the Whatnot show. I'm going to do a ton of dollar starts tomorrow. A ton. Mia is going to fade in and out. She's going to go, Scott, why did I sign up for this? And I was going to say, well, Mia, it was your 21er and your fifth 21er of the year, maybe your sixth. And you are under the influence of the bedazzled pen. You can blame this on the bedazzler. And Ava, because she's like, no, I can't do it. Chisler, Doomsday Dom, Megavolt. She ran quick from that, too.
Oh, yeah. She said she was out of town.
I'm out of town. I'm gone. You know where you're going? No, not yet. We haven't decided.
She just won't be here.
I think she's going to go see Bella. Not this weekend, but I think soon, she said. 11 out of 99. One-Eye Jack, 88B. Who scooped and scored that? That was a late pickup. Carlos, that's the one you picked up yesterday. 11 out of 99. That's Lorenzo Bricks on Whatnot. Make sure and give Carlos Santana a follow. That's Lorenzo Bricks on Whatnot. He is booming over there, ripping all kinds of fun stuff. I think 40th is his bag right now. Make sure and give him a follow. Let's go. Lorenzo rolling in his benzo. Smelly Kelly, creepy another sketch. We got two sketch alerts. We got a second sketch. Mia's like, what's this sketch going to be? It looks like it's going to be a He-Manny. We got a 56 out of 99, 23A. 23A in the blue. That's going to be Joseph Careca. 56 out of 99, 23A. And who gets the He-Manny? I believe it's a Todd McMinn. Todd McMinn sighting, because I don't believe He-Manny is a character in this break. Johnny's going to say that's a Junk Food John right there. I don't think it is, Johnny. That's a Mike LaPeruto. Good old Mike LaPeruto. That's a He-Man. He-Manny. Oh, yes. With an old school, yeah, it's a, I used to comb my hair that way. Here you go. Yeah, no. And I'll put that one on center stage. So that's sketch number 2. Sketch number 2, how do you do? Last week, 4 sketches. This week, 2 so far. We still got 4 boxes left. We do have 4 boxes left. Let's go. Manny. Oh, you're right. He-Manny. I like it. Send it to Manny. That's 2 sketches in. Can we keep up with 4 last week? Todd McMahon scooping and scoring. Sketch number 2. Plate 1. Can we get 2 plates in this break? Maybe. Caddy Kathy. I believe that is Fancy Nancy on the Cats. That is a purple. 73 out of 199 on the 17A. 73 out of 199 on the 17A. Here we go. All right. 60% of the break is done. 60% so far. No foil fractors, but we do have 2 sketches and 1 plate. Come on, baby. Light the fire. Half Nelson, full Nelson, Heartless Howe, Potty Scotty, and a trashed Tracy. Let's go. Stumped Steve in the gold on the Eras. Stumped Steve. Not your Steve. Pete Steve. 8. That's an 18 out of 18 out of 50 on the Stump Steve. That's the Eras. Who's on the Eras? The Eras belong to Joe Marshall. Raider Magic 88. Thanks for giving me a follow. Appreciate you. Oh, would you look at that? 2 hits, 1 pack. That is an Atom Bomb Garbage 3 to Vinny. Let's go, Vinny. How about a weird Wendy? 49 out of 199 on 96A on the purpley. 2 hits, 1 pack right there. That's a 96. Who's on the 96? Lindsay Alford, come on down. If you need a GPK bracelet, if you need a little flair when you're in Vegas in 4 weeks, look at that flair. That's Atom Bomb right there. You can find Lindsay Alford on Etsy. She sells all kinds of little GPK trinkets, all kinds of fun stuff. High quality, very cool. You'll be seeing me sporting some of her gear in Vegas for GrossCon. Hopefully, all of you can make it to GrossCon. I will be doing a break on Friday around 3 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. I'll let you guys know. If you have any interest in watching a break live from my suite, you're welcome to join. And if you just want to watch it from your phone, that might be your smartest move. But I will offer a beverage or two if you happen to make it up to the room. Don't worry. I won't be roofing anybody or anything like that. It's safe and sane. It's during the day. We're just going to have a little fun and rip some GPK for about an hour, hour and a half. And if you want to join the fun, let me know. If not, we will still be ripping. I'll have postcards from the edge doing some rips up there. He doesn't know it yet. Don't tell him. Don't tell postcards from the edge, but he will be doing some breaks. I'll be the mixologist. I'll be the mixologist. He'll be the one opening the stuff. Now, or you can open it too. I'll bring extra gloves. I might even bring some pink gloves. Maybe the pink gloves will come out. 99C. Senile Kyle, 1940 on the 99C. That is, oh, who got that one? 99C. Who picked up the 99? Did no one play 99? Did I not sell the last spot? Well, it looks like this spot's open for claim. I don't think I sold 99. This spot is, I just realized I didn't sell this spot. 99. Does anyone want to buy spot 99? Spot 99 is open for $30. We still have 3 boxes left. I forgot to sell spot 99. Does anybody want to play? Brian Mock. Brian Mock was the first to claim over there on Whatnot. Brian Mock, you get this card and any hits and base that go along with spot 99. 1940, it's $30. Not that's one way to find out that I didn't sell the last spot. 99C, Senile Kyle, 1940. Brian Mock was first to claim that over on Whatnot. Christian, I did see you, but it was. I know, I forgot. If people don't pay the night before and I wake up in the morning, Mia goes, "Here's your coffee." And I'm like, okay, but I haven't, I'm a little discombobulated because the break's not paid yet and I have no communication with the person. So I was trying to get those spots filled. And it's okay, I get it. It's a lot of excuses. It's a lot of excuses, but it was early, okay? It was early, and now the coffee's just now kicking in. Thank you, Mia, for the coffee. I appreciate it. Russell Muscle. All right, we got 3 boxes left. 3 boxes left. Thank you, Brian Mock, for closing. There will be some open spots for next week. I will post those breaks up. All the breaks are actually posted right now at Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. 8A, 124 out of 199. 124 out of 199 coffee brand. I don't know. No brandy. I don't like brandy. 124 out of 199. 8A. You ever had brandy?
I don't think so.
It's awful. It's like gasoline. Bad gasoline too. I think you put it in your car so it runs. Yeah, they mix it with shit. Some people drink it straight. Yes. Rootin' tootin'. Brett Sweat. Robert. Let's see. So tomorrow, Mia will be back tomorrow around 1:45 tomorrow, and we'll start ripping MLB 2. That's West Coast time, MLB 2. And then right after that break concludes and we clean up, then we're going to start doing the Whatnot show. Whatnot show will be a grinder. Make sure you're on. I'm not going to announce the time of the raffle, but you have to be on when I run the raffle for a Sapphire 1 sealed box tomorrow. Tomorrow. I will offer some other prizes as well. You don't have to say yes to a Sapphire 1 box. You could say yes to some other things. So I'll spell that out tomorrow. Nice. 2 hits right there. 2 hits, 1 pack. Not the naughty thing that you're thinking. It's not 2 girls. No, it's not. That's 18B, 24 out of 50. Amusement Parker. Holy cow, that horse was slaughtered for that. Amusement for Parker, 24 out of 50. Look at that, Mia. Can you imagine riding that horse? That's some disturbing stuff right there. The fair was closed. They had to create their own fun. That's an Atom Bomb Garbage 15. Garbage 15. And that goes to our very own GPK Vinny over on the Whatnot. GPK Vinny. Having fun over there running some Whatnot stuff. I see you on there, GPK Vinny. Having a blast. TV Stevie, Slimy Sam, and Kim Kong Bundy. Oh, Phony Lisa, Hector Collector, boom, boom, boom. Staring Darren, 47A, 88 out of 99, 88 out of 99. Johnny, borrow your brother's phone, download the app. Get on there, Johnny, tomorrow night. Have your brother come over and borrow his phone. Come on, Johnny. Johnny, you were way before. You were before I did any breaks, Johnny. Johnny and I met on eBay. I think I gave him my phone number, and all of a sudden this raspy voice started calling me up, and I'm like, "Who is this?" And he said, "I remember." He said, "This is Johnny OneNote," and I said, "Johnny who?" And he said, "Johnny with that one note you play so well, 133 out of 199, 79A." That's right. Johnny called me looking to buy a case of Food Fight blasters from eBay. Like, who is this? Who is Johnny OneNote? Bad Breath Seth, Cactus Carol, Kurt, Crack Jack. Oh, I remember, Johnny. And we struck a deal. He's like, "I don't know you though. I got to pay you goods and services." I was like, "Johnny, you'll know me. You'll know me, Johnny." That's an 11 out of 25. Garbage 17. 11 out of 25 on the Garbage 17. Oh, you will. That was early days. That was 2020, I believe. 2020, 5 years ago, Johnny. 5 years ago, when Food Fight was just rearing out on the old blasters. Food Fight was a good release. I remember, John, you were making that auto set. You were hell bent on making a set of the autographs. You're like, "I'm almost there." Junkin Wolfgang, Fried Franklin, Sally Suction, Prickly Rick, Mateo. Oh yes, Mateo. Does he have any hot picks for week 1? He's probably going to say, "Take another sketch. Sketch number 3. Sketch." Mia's excited to see sketch number 3. Reptilian Killian, 36B. She can't stand the anticipation here. 36B. Dan Trumpauer gets a 36B. 80 out of 99. All right, chat. What character is that? Is that a regular character or not? Chat, tell me on this one. Looks like a piece of blue cheese right there. Who is the sketch artist? Ram. Not sure who Ram is. Just says Ram. Global. I was thinking too. Let's see. I'm leaning that direction as well. I'm leaning a global character, but let me go through the globals real quick, and we can make you guys make a educate. My dogs say yes to the dress. That's sketch number 3. Let's go through the globals real quick. Not those are globals. Globals? No, eras. Yeah, eras, not globals. Not rootin' tootin'. This guy. That's him, isn't it? We have a match. And
sisters.
You have her number. You have her name spelled wrong.
Yeah.
You got Ram. I'm breaking for it. Oh, you want a burrito from Burgerville? No meat. For me too. Same thing. All right, bye, bud. You have.
No, I don't think so.
Why is it so heavy? That case is. Okay. Sorry, I got interrupted about do I want a burrito or not. Okay, so we do have a match. That is Cheese Louise. Cheese Louise, that goes to the Eras. And that Eras would get Joe Marshall hits pay dirt on the stinky cheese. 3 sketches now. Last week we got 4. Can we get 4 again? 4 sketches is our I guess that's our high bar. Our new bar. Drew Blood, gorgeous. It's not that hot out here. With the I think well, we sucked them all up. Yeah, because we closed them in. 3D. We got a 3D 100A 71 out of 99. It was alligator. You're right. You're right. You're right, alligator. It is from Team Wolf. Man, alligator, you get all my 80s references. What is this? You must be an 80s kid. You must be an 80s kid. That's Carlos Santana right there. That's Lorenzo Bricks coming in with a 3D 71 out of 99. All right, ladies and germs, is this the box we get a foil fractor, or will this be the box that we get our 4th sketch? Let's find out. Bring you in a little closer. 2 non-color sketches today and 1 He-Manny. All right, and 1 plate goes to GPK, Benny. Come on, baby. Mia wants to see a foil fractor. She's like, what even is a foil fractor? I don't know, Mia. We don't see them. We'll find out. Oh, nothing there. Jeremy Keller, are you still on here? I forgot to thank Jeremy Keller for tracking earlier today. Jeremy Keller was the tracker extraordinaire that tracked Sapphire. We got a black. We got a black and a blue. Okay, we can do this. Pat Splat on the 50B. Jeremy Keller was the tracker extraordinaire that tracked Sapphire 2 and 5. He tracked 2 reds today. That is Shay getting a 46 out of 99. Rundown Rodentia. Oh, okay. It's just not your average black. It's a garbage 8 out of 10. Wow, Vinny, garbage 37, 8 out of 10. Nice scoop and score for GPK Vinny. Let's go. Jeremy Keller, you can find him on Keller's Killin' GPK Breaks on Facebook. I forgot to plug you today, Jeremy Keller. I apologize. I forgot. Thank you for tracking today. I didn't forget. I did kind of forget because I remembered now, but we were just a little distracted. This is Mia's first time assisting over here, and so I was just kind of showing her what we do with this stuff. She's so excited. She said she'll never come back, but she has to come back tomorrow. One more time, Mia. One more time tomorrow, and then you're off until Rusty goes belly up on me. Until Rusty goes belly up. Art apart. Wendy Winston. He's probably gonna go belly up tomorrow, isn't he? That's it. 7-8 today and tomorrow. 189 out of 199. I asked him a couple times. I go, so you in or out? In or out? And he goes, he was hemming and hawing. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna feel good. I'm not gonna feel good. I go, you're not. You're not. You're not gonna feel good at all. Beastie Bo, Unzip Zach, Hot Scott, Mad Mike. It's not really fair that he gets to do every 21 party everywhere, but then it's his and you don't.
Yeah, exactly. This happens to me.
He gets kicked to the curb.
I include them all, even my birthday trip.
One day. Stormy Heather, 87A. Stormy Heather, 87A, 94 out of 99 on the 87A. That is the Regal Beagle. The Regal and Gone Beagling on the 87A, 94 out of 99. All right, that goes to the Regal Beagle. That is 10 boxes of 40th anniversary. Next week will be break number 6. That will be the final break in this session. As announced earlier, I am going to do a 10-week session starting the following weekend. I have to navigate Gross Con. Make sure and get your plane tickets or your gas fueled up in your car and head to Gross Con. Looking forward to seeing you all down there. It's going to be hot. This is the first Gross Con that they're doing in the summer months. Even though it's September, it's still technically summer. The last day of summer is what, the 20th? Yeah, so we get the last day of summer in Vegas. Taking some Vegas heat. Let's go. Here is your sketch review. Let's do the big hits first today. Here we go. Here are your sketches. A little piece of Louise cheese. Or geez, Louise. We got that one there. We got He-Manny. And we got the bad boy plate on the garbage. Let's go. Okay, now we're going to do the hits. If you just want to give me the tray, just slide it over. Oh, shoot, skis. All right, here we go. This is the Eras Stumped Steve. Okay, with the Eras. This is for Vinny's break right here. Adam Baum. Adam Baumsky, couple autographs with ARF on them. Adam Baum. The Predator. Alien versus Predator. And there's another orange. Nice break for you, Vinny. That might go down as your best one yet at Calvert Cards. 20 out of 50. And these are the global takeovers. A gold and a blue. So with these, you can start putting them in the number orders. 1 through 10. If it's easier, actually, you can just do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. I'll show you. 100 3D, Senile Kyle, Weird Wendy, and Geeky Gary. We got a blue Stormy Heather, One Eye Jack, and Shish Kebab. We got a Seymour Barf and Sally Suction in the blue. We got a Red Igloo and Odd Todd out of 10. That's a bad boy there. Odd Todd out of 10. I think I just glossed over that Vinny also got out of 10. We did get a few out of 10s today. How about a Pat Splat on the 50B? Boom. Hector Collector. You know what? I'm going to guarantee a foil fractor in that 10 case break. We will hit a foil fractor in that one. We haven't hit one yet. Grim Jim, Tom Bunk, Acne Amy, Gord Gordon. If we don't hit a foil fractor, we will do a extra case in the 10th box, 10th case. We have to hit a foil fractor. Reptilian Killian, Fran, Drew Blood, Fungus. I'll make that part of the fun. Creepy Carol, Vile Kyle, Disgusting Justin. I'll dream up something fun, guaranteeing a foil fractor in that 10 case break. 18B Amusement Parker and Caddy Kathy. And then we got Art Apart and Bad Breath Seth. That is your hit review. We got a couple blacks today. We got 3 sketches. We got a plate. We hit a ton of autos and fun stuff. Thank you all for tuning in for Sapphire 2, 5, and 40th today. Tomorrow we kick off MLB 2 right around 4:45 on the East Coast, 1:45 on the Best Coast. We will doing that. And then we got the Whatnot show to follow after that. We will be doing some giveaways. Monster Whatnot show. So make sure and give me a follow at Calvert Cards. If you want to find me over at Garbage Pail Kids Alive, The Real Deal, you can. I also stream on YouTube, Calvert Cards and Whatnot Calvert Cards. These breaks are originally posted at Garbage Pail Kids Alive, The Real Deal on Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook account, close out your MySpace account, open a Facebook account, and come join. If you don't want to join Facebook, go grab your neighbor's mail and get their social security and all that stuff and just do a burner account on Facebook, and then you can join that way. All kinds of options that you can do. Not a problem here at Calvert Cards. All right, guys, have a good rest of your Saturday. And as always, thank you to Mia for helping me out today. Thank you to Jeremy Keller for tracking. And thank you to all the break participants and looky-loos. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a good Saturday. Stay cool out there and drink some Don Julio. Take care, everybody.